Good morning, all. Tuesday, June 7th. Literally 1 year after moving into this place. Actually, I was in this spot, this kind of the casita next door to the house, which is my office. Been here for a little bit longer than that. But the house next door, or the house itself attached to this, been in it 1 year as of yesterday, which is kind of cool. But a year ago, we didn't have cabinets, we didn't have sinks. It was, my daughter's lease was up, and they wanted to just jump her rent significantly. And we'd made a deal with her and her husband to move in next door. So we got out while we had to kind of manage getting in the place. And there's a lot of DoorDash and a lot of Grubhub, a lot of pick up stuff on the fly and bring it home to eat and try and manage how we are going to do all that stuff without any sinks in the house. But it got done, right? Things still get worked out. Things are not always easy. Getting a little bit of a later start this morning. Had my workout, which it's not that I got a late start. I still woke up at 4:30. Went to did my daily thing, right? Getting that message from Darren Hardy, getting that out to my team, reading in a couple of books, writing in a book that I'm still working on, and then from there went to start working out. Man, that was like 5:45. I started the workout. I finished after 8 o'clock. It was a long one, and I've been working on about 20 some weeks now, and I went from about 212-ish. I'm not right now. I just weighed at 195. It's taken a lot to get there. And we're talking to workouts like this all the time, and prescribed meals that have completely changed my eating habits, completely changed everything. And there's been all these different things that have been put out there, what you can do, right? You can, eat this, snort this, hold a silver dollar between your butt cheeks for 10 minutes a day, or whatever the hell you got to do, right? To all of a sudden get skinny. And I don't know if any of them that work, right? And I don't know about the silver dollar one. Somebody tried that. Let me know if it does, right? After 30 days, let me know. I'll market the hell out of that damn thing. But what I found here is to get there, it's freaking work, right? It's like even getting down, right? It's like things were starting to work pretty good, progress down below 200, which was awesome to get there because, man, I hadn't been able to work out for a long time. Both my shoulders got repaired, finally rehab long enough where I could actually do push-ups again. Doing one push-up was a major event for me because of my shoulders. Now being able to do tons of them, right? Things are a lot better there. But when I broke 196, I couldn't get below that to save my life. Bounced between 196 and 199 constantly. Heck, all I got to do is stand next to a fat person, and the next day I'd weigh 3 pounds heavier. That's just the way it seemed to work. But you just stay at it every single day, every single day. It's not easy. It sucks. Eating habits that I had to change into completely suck. The getting up every morning, have to put an hour and a half to 2 hours in every day, 5 days a week, pretty much sucks. But I feel a shit ton better. And the reason I'm talking about this is because you want to be successful as a real estate investor. And guess what? It's going to suck sometimes. We had a great run, right? With prices were really low for a while there, but what got into the lower prices, right? We had a massive inflated property costs back in the 2000s, right? Then the crash came. We had to go through some shitty stuff in the market to get to a point where we had some awesome costs, right? And then we had some things shifting in the market that got phenomenal rates. So what got us those amazing rates? Everybody's right now speculating, Aaron, when's the rates going to go down? They're going to go back down, right? I don't know that they are, guys. What got us there? Think about it. Where did we get those low rates from? From the Federal Reserve buying into the mortgage-backed securities, buying with trillions of dollars, printing tons of money. What happens with that, right? All the money, all that monetary policy, and all the money going out into the market. Where are we at? We end up with now inflation, massive inflation. Now they're going to get that under control. How do we get that under control? Well, the rates have got to go up, right? Because they're not buying into these mortgage-backed securities anymore. In fact, they're going to start dumping them, right? So now we're going to see rates going up even more likely. They're going to raise rates over the next three sessions is what they're talking about, 50 basis points a session. So I don't see them coming down. In fact, it wasn't that long ago. There was debates that I'd had with folks about using other instruments other than the 30-year fixed because rates are going to stay low anyway. So why worry about a 30-year fixed, right? Guys, I know they're singing a different tune right now. Those banks had an easy path. Those loan originators were offering, it was within regional banks for credit unions in their areas, 10-year fixed with a 20-year AM, and you don't have to go through all the income and asset data. It's just easier, right? It's easier for them, right? It wasn't easy for you, right? Once you put the paperwork in, it's just in. What ends up happening, they made it easier for them. And what do you got now? You got this 10-year fixed deal that's going to adjust on you, and who knows what the rates are going to be. In my career, over the years, when I saw foreclosures and I saw problems, was because people took the short-term instruments, people took the arms, people took the balloons, right? That was a problem, and now they got talked into it again. Sorry, guys, you got talked into that. Keep some money on the side, keep some dry powder for when that time swings. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I always think that things are going to be a little bit worse than better. And if you get it on the better side, then you're just lucky. And sometimes we've been on the better side of it, but I'm one of those type of people. Control what you can control. 30-year fix I can control. 6 and 8 or whatever it is, we're locking a lot of people these days. That's not bad. It's a phenomenal rate. Let's take a look here at what we got in the market, right? So we're still in that sideways channel. Sure, we've had a couple of spots where we got a little bit better, but we're still down here in the bottom end of all of this, going sideways. Some may think that this is bad, right? Because we're still towards the bottom end of where the market ended up, but it's really not so bad. We're not bleeding. If we continued on this trend, right, that we've been on with as much trading as happened, we'd be way down in here, right? Our interest rates would be in the 7s easily at this point. So I think we're in really, really good shape. I'm happy with where we're sitting. We're going sideways. We get a little bit of breathing room here, but don't get to thinking, go find yourself an arm because the rate's going to be better. I can't say that it's gonna. The only reason they were better before is because of all the money the Fed was throwing into the market, and now you've got them getting advice from BlackRock on what they should be doing, what they shouldn't be doing there. Damn well those guys are invested into a lot of investment. As I understand, I can't say, I'm not looking at their books. What I'm being told, they're investing in a lot of rental properties and a lot of housing out there. So if that's the case, they're getting advice from people that are interested in making sure that you rent, not that you own, right? So I don't know. I'm going to see how this all shakes out, but just know we're in a pretty good spot right now, and I take advantage of anything you can get. Find a good property that you think keep reasonably rented for the entire time you own it. You can raise rents on, but responsibly. None of this freaking double-digit crap. All right, come on. You don't need to be sticking people in the ass all the time with increases just because we can. We need to be pretty benevolent people and take care of each other, and that's how the world goes around. And as long as you can get that, and you can raise those rents and responsibly and taking care of other people, they'll take care of you. They'll take care of the property that you have for them. And you'll be able to make your mortgage and get that cash flow and continue to grow. And that's what it's all looking at, man. It's not the first 1 or 2 years. It's what's the long-term look like. So set your expenses with those 30-year fixes and take advantage of it. Appreciate you guys. I'll get some stuff for you again on Friday.